Hi, Rin here. We're finally watching Epic the Musical Vengeance Saga. Finally, I have been waiting for this the entire day. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I mean, it's Epic the Musical anyway. So yeah, this is completely blind, and it's really exciting because this is the first saga that I get to watch on release day. Because I'm a relatively new Epic fan, and I've watched up until Wisdom Saga pretty recently. And yeah, we're gonna watch obviously the stream. Huge shout out to Jorge, by the way. This is Epic is amazing, and I wish I could have recorded more of my blind reactions to the other sagas. I'm gonna try not to pause too much, like in the middle of the songs. I'm gonna pause between songs to talk about them, and I'm gonna try not to talk over the songs or pause during the songs, unless something like earth shattering happens and I just have to yell about it, which could happen. I mean, you never know, but whatever. I could talk about like expectations and stuff, which I kind of have, but also I think maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just watch this and without like expectations, or at least pretending that I don't have expectations. um, and just like tell you retroactively what I was expecting or if something surprised me. I'm rambling mainly because I'm really nervous. I don't even know why I'm so nervous. I mean, I kind of do because it's epic. And you know what? I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch. Let's watch. Oh, Todoki.
Someone arrived today. They said they're taking you away, that you're not mine to save. And soon I won't get to see your face, so I came by to say you're unlike anyone I have ever known, 'cause you're all I've ever known. And if I pushed you, or if I came on too strong, or if I ambushed you, for that I'll say I was wrong. And if you hate me, then I am sorry, my love's too much for you. But I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry for loving you.
So I just want to say, since she's a goddess, or she counts as a goddess, those background vocals are not actual humans. I know that. I know that that's a thing that happens. So basically, those like purple lyrics are not humans. That's not Odysseus or something, or Hermes. I think it's Hermes who comes.
I'm not sorry for loving you. Calypso. Let me speak. I spent my whole life here, was cast away when I was young, alone for 100 years. I had no friends but the sky and sun. So when you washed ashore, I thought for sure that you were my dream come true. I thought I knew. So if I pushed you, or if I came on too strong, or if I ambushed you, for that I'll say I was wrong. And if you hate me, then I am sorry, my love's too much for you. But I'm not sorry for loving you. 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 I'm not sorry.
Oh,
I'm
there's
angry and tired.
I was expecting Gigi for some reason for the song. I was thinking to myself, is it gonna be Gigi again? Because Gigi animated the like Calypso part of Love in Paradise, and I was thinking that I was thinking that. Anyway, I want it. I'm gonna go back. I just wanted to say that because we were talking about expectations, and this is one of them that I had.
I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry. I'm angry and tired and restless and sad. I'm stuck in the moments I swore that we had. I wish you would chase me or try to embrace me for once. I wish you would lie and say I love you. You do, but not in the way that you want me to.
What?
I hate that I fell in love with you. Hate that I fell in.
Odysseus. I'm, s- I'm sorry, Odysseus's face in this frame is such a mood. That's me this whole song. I'm sorry. I knew. Okay, fine. I'm gonna say this now. I knew some lyrics from this song, specifically at the beginning, because they're on the wiki, I think, and that was the same face that I had the entire time while she was making excuses and justifying what she did to him. Yeah, that face is a mood. Thank you.
Why did I fall in love with you? Why did I fall in
Who knows?
love with you? What do I do with this love for you? What do I do?
Not my problem, and not his problem either. I'm sorry. Don't buy it at all.
How am I supposed to get over you? How am I supposed to get over you? Why in the world won't you love me too?
Okay, that was underwhelming. I, you know what? I expected it. This song was on my radar for like another skip song. I have a few, not a lot, very very few, in fact. This was on my radar. I had a feeling about this song that it was luckily it was not icky. At least I think so. I mean, she's justifying herself, which is I don't vibe with that. Yeah, it's not my problem, and it's not his problem either. But the things that it was implied that you did, cannot be justified in the way that you are trying. I think she knows that, and I do think that there's a like, I wish this hadn't happened mentality in her mind, but I really like Odysseus's reaction actually, because that was the correct reaction. Because he was just like, "Yeah, it's not my problem," and it's like, it isn't. It really is not. Um, Although that middle part, why did he say? What did he mean by? Wait, I'm gonna try to find it. Why did he say? What did he mean by "I love you, but not in the way that you want me to"? What is that supposed to mean? I have no idea actually. I do not vibe with even like remotely excusing the things that she did. Um which like obviously she would try, but like from a narrative standpoint. Although is this like implying that she didn't actually touch him or anything? Cuz she was really giving that impression in Love in Paradise. She was really really icky in that song. So like what does this mean? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna move on from this song now because I mean it sounded nice. I'm not saying I hated it. I didn't hate it, but is this my least favorite song in the musical? I kind of expected it to be. I'm not sure. It sounds kind of nice actually, like just from the sound. I'm gonna probably have to listen to it again. but this is basically what I was hoping it would not be. It's not as bad as it could have been, by far. I have to look at my tier list. I have one. After the saga's over, maybe we can put that in the recording as well. Um, and like me trying to sort the new songs into my tier list. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
I'm in love with you. Why did I fall in love with you? What do I do in this?
I think I know why I'm disappointed because it's not bad. It's like it's not icky or anything, but it could have been epic, you know? It could have been an epic confrontation. It could have been an epic like resolution of the stuff that was clearly unhealthy between them, that he suffered at her hands, that she suffered because of her own feelings for him, very apparently. But it's kind of just her lamenting that, and it's a little bit like this could have been better. This could have been a lot better. Anyway, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna stop complaining now because it's a really nice sounding song, and I'm not trying to come across like I hated it. I went into this song with low expectations, and they were mostly met. The rest of the saga, I'm hoping or I'm expecting to be at least A tier. By the way, it is just this song. Let's move on.
Love for you. What do I do with this love for you? How am I supposed to get over you? How am I supposed to get over you? Why in the world won't you love me too?
Also, I didn't say that because I was occupied with other thoughts, but this like melody, this I'm not sure what instrument that is, but the the thing that like sounded in the background just now, it sounds a little bit like the sound that cues the turning of their men into pigs in and Puppeteer. Because like Eurylochus and the crew guys go off, right? And then something that sounds very similar to this plays, and then Eurylochus comes back, right? It's like a time jump.
600 men.
Dangerous. the This saga's full speed ahead callback immediately. By the way, very apparently the not pausing is not working. Anyway, I'm just gonna pause whenever I feel like it. I think is better. Uh, was there a full speed ahead callback in every saga so far? I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna like mentally go over it now.
600 deaths under my command, 'cause I had one goal in mind. No fleet, no band, only this raft that I made by hand. How will I reach my homeland? All you have to do is not open this bag. Hermes?
I'm sorry. The the shifty eyes. Whoever animated this, 10 out of 10. Also, this is a great. This is like okay. We are out of the skip area, for sure, because this reprise of Full Speed Ahead is S tier. That's great. Anyway, I want to see the shifty eyes again. That face.
That I made by hand. How will I reach my homeland? All you have to do is not open this bag. Hermes? Hello, old friend. So you're the one who talked to Calypso. Why are you here? You're being given final option. Consider this your one last chance to make it back home and abandon caution. Wash it.
You are
You'll be
you're being given. That's a great way to say it. That is a great way to completely disregard the things that Athena sacrificed for him to be given this option. I mean, I get why Hermes is not telling him that because I spent a lot of time thinking about what Odysseus, who literally called out to her as the one companion or potential companion that he had, whom he didn't see die, because he was that miserable. By the way, if you're like complaining that I'm talking so much shit on Calypso for the last song, I want you to re-listen to the ending of Love in Paradise and then tell me that there is any excuse to put a person in that kind of a state. And by put into, I mean like there is a very obvious solution for getting him out of that state, which is to let him go. If you had actually loved him, Calypso, you would have let him go. That's just an addendum to the last song. I really can't stand Calypso. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, Athena was the only companion he didn't see die because all of the other ones died on the journey so far. And I was thinking about what Odysseus would do if he found out that in order to grant him his wish, she also had to die, permanent or not. I'm assuming not because she's a goddess, but who knows at this point. I don't trust you, Jorge. Like, I respect you very greatly, but I don't trust you regarding this musical. Yeah, it's probably better that Hermes doesn't tell him.
given final option. Consider this your one last chance to make it back home and abandon caution. Wash it away like the blood your hands have known. I know
Thanks.
if you dance with fate, then I know you'll enhance your state. If your plan's so great, then why'd you wait to say it? Well, it's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change for this. You cannot get away with playing safe for this. You wanna get home, do it all on the line.
Huh? What does he mean? Because, like, you need a change of perspective, like mindset. Didn't he already have that? What kind of, because like he has already, didn't he, like, the moment he like chose to embrace the monster, basically already do all of this? I mean, then again, he was playing it safe with Scylla because he did sacrifice 6 men in order to get past there, like get a guaranteed pass. I guess not. I guess, wait, does this mean that he has to go back to the way that he used to be? That he has to stop being the monster? Because, I mean, he already kind of has done that since Mutiny. But, oh, if that's the case, I love that. Because he used to be, he used to be reckless. He used to listen to his heart. And then, right, because embracing the monster was embracing ruthlessness, was embracing, sacrificing others, sacrificing his integrity, his, like, or playing it safe. Even with the sirens and different beast, he killed them in order to ensure that they wouldn't threaten him or anyone else, and probably ate the tails for food, which was also a safety, like unpleasant but safe option, which is also what Scylla was, because it was the unpleasant but safe option. Interesting. That's cool. If that is what this means, I'm 1,000% on board.
For this, you wanna get home, put it all on the line and put your whole bread in it. Remember every trick in your domain for this.
Yes.
You gotta treat it like it is the main event. You wanna get home, put it all on the line, be dangerous.
All right, I'm in. What do I do?
First up,
I'm sorry, the tone in his voice. All right, I'm in. I love him so much. But yeah, it seems to be what I thought. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, this is already better than, also something I expected. Better than Wouldn't You Like?
uncharted waters. When lost, look towards the sky. Follow the North Star, no matter how far you think you're going. You keep on rolling. When strangers look around the aisle, when danger greets you with a smile, fight your way through, do what you must do. But no matter what, keep moving. It's gonna be dangerous.
That's foreshadowing. That is foreshadowing. Oh, it's Gwendy. Cool.
Friend, you need a mindset change for this. You cannot get away with playing safe for this. You wanna get home, put it all on the line and put your own bread in it. Remember every trick.
Wait, did he say?
All on the line and put your own bread in it. Remember every trick in your domain for this. You gotta treat it like it's the main event. You wanna get home, put it all on the line, be dangerous. And lastly, the win back. We went through so much to get this. Keep this bag closed if you wanna get home, sir.
I'll get another time to try.
The raging storm inside won't let you get closer.
It was meant to stop me by design.
Cause no mortal can pass Poseidon's storm. Open this bag and you'll never make it home. You'll never make it home.
Don't you know that danger is my friend? My whole life I've trained for this. I cannot tell you how much I have paid for this. I have to get home, put it all on the line. I'm gonna use ruthlessness, every trick, every skill put to use for this. I plan to put an end to all the foolishness. I have to get home, put it all on the line, or be dangerous.
Huh. I wonder if he misunderstood that, because it sounded like Hermes was telling him to do the opposite of that. And he wasn't telling him to, like, lead from the heart again, but it sounded to me like he wanted him to once and for all stop being the monster. Also, I want to go back and watch those that like montage again, because that was awesome. I'm sorry, I need to watch that again. The montage of him like fighting on the raft while Hermes is basically vibing.
Gonna be dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change for this. You cannot get away with playing safe for this. You wanna get home, put it all on the line and put your own bread in it. Remember every trick in your domain for this. You gotta treat it like it's the main event. You wanna get home, put it all on the line, be dangerous. And lastly, the win back. We went through so much to get this. Keep this bag closed if you wanna get home, sir.
You won't get another time to try.
The raging storm inside won't let you get closer.
It was meant to stop me by design.
Cause no mortal can pass Poseidon's storm. Open this bag and you'll never make it home. You'll never make
That's
it
interesting.
home.
Don't you know that danger is my friend? My whole life I've trained for this. I cannot tell you how much I have paid for this. I have to get home, put it all on the line. I'm gonna use ruthlessness, every trick, every skill put to use for this. I plan to Hermes, thank you.
Yeah.
Don't thank me, friend. I'm not the one who fought for you. Then who?
Okay. That's mean. That is mean. But also very kind of Hermes to at least not take the credit. Oh boy. Oh, that's that. I didn't expect that for some reason. By the way, will I freak out at every Athena mention? Yes. And I refuse to apologize for it.
Hermes, thank you. Don't thank me, friend. I'm not the one who fought for you. Then who? Good luck.
Oh, Marxie! Oh, that's so cool. Okay, that was great. That was like A tier, at least. That was amazing. Although I'm not sure if Odysseus understood what Hermes meant. Because it sounded to me, maybe I misunderstood it, but it sounded to me that like Hermes was telling him to abandon ruthlessness. Because Hermes was like, "It's going to be dangerous," and then Odysseus replied with, "I'll be dangerous." Who knows? But I mean, I think he has kind of found a good balance now with it. Um, so maybe it won't be a problem. I don't think it'll be a problem. Just that I think what Hermes was telling him was that yeah, it's time to fully abandon the monster mentality. Oh no, it's Charybdis. Forgot. Interesting rendition of Charybdis. Because Charybdis was originally just, I'm pretty sure it was just a whirlpool. Limited knowledge of, or limited memory of when I read the Odyssey like 10 years ago or 15 years ago. I'm pretty sure Charybdis was just a whirlpool. So that face. um, and it was like the choice between Scylla and Charybdis. And in Epic, it's like the choice between fighting Scylla or sacrificing, paying her cost, basically. And Charybdis is here. That's it's cool. I don't know a lot about this song. I actually know very little about this song.
You must be who Hermes mentioned. A monster here to block my way. I'd like to hurry up and end this. So if you don't have much to say, then oh, bring it on. I'm not dying here, I'm still fighting here. I'm holding on till I see it through, till I've beaten you.
Anifama!
I already know your tactics. When you swallow, you attack with whirlpools that attract prey. But I see a disadvantage, cause I don't even have to kill you. I just have to avoid you. See if you don't spit it out soon, all that water will destroy you. Oh, bring it on till you're out of breath, till there's nothing left. I'm holding on till I'm in the clear, till I'm out of here. Oh.
Oh, okay. I think I get it. Basically, yeah, it attacks with by like sucking in water, right? To draw in to like create a whirlpool and draw in the prey. Did I understand that correctly? Because he said all that water is gonna kill you. Basically, it's like it will like he's planning to make it intake too much water until it can't hold it in anymore. Was that correct? Did I? Because that was a little confusing, but I think I understood that. I'm gonna watch that again.
A monster here to block my way. I'd like to hurry up and end this. So if you don't have much to say, then oh, bring it on. I'm not dying here, I'm still fighting here. I'm holding on till I see it through, till I've beaten you. I already know your tactics. When you swallow, you attack with whirlpools that attract prey. But I
Yeah.
see a disadvantage, cause I don't even have to kill you. I just have to avoid you.
Yeah, I
See
was
if
right.
you don't spit it out soon, all that water will destroy you. Oh, bring it on.
It's that face. Yeah, okay, I was right. Okay, I understood that.
If you don't spit it out soon, all that water will destroy you. Oh.
That face. That is a frame right there. That is a frame that I love very much. Let's see that.
Oh, bring it on till you're out of breath, till there's nothing left. I'm holding on till I'm in the clear, till I'm out of here. Oh.
Epic.
There.
Wait, is this the next song already? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna pause here because I don't know. That seemed like the end of the song, and if not, I mean, it's a pretty good break point. Yeah, that was badass. That was badass. Okay, this is all I have to say. A tier. Although I did like the previous song more, but this was great. I mean, it's just typical epic manner.
I see it. The island I've been searching for.
Oh, is this? I forgot what its name is, but limited knowledge of the Odyssey incoming. The actual Odyssey is like told backwards. Basically, it starts at this point when I think he washes up on this island that he's talking about. I could be wrong, but I think it's this island that he's talking about now. Um, and he's like telling the king and his family about what happened to him, and it's kind of a huge flashback, right? So is this that island? I wonder because it should be a pretty like because that the king gives him like a ship and stuff in the Odyssey anyways. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the case here or if it's different because we still have Poseidon to deal with, obviously.
Home.
Oh, wait, is it Ithaca already? Are we skipping the island or kingdom or whatever? Interesting.
Reached it. My wife and son are past these shores. Holding on. I am almost there. My love, don't be scared. Hold on.
It's almost like you can sense some danger. Or like he's thinking about Tiresias' words about his palace being covered in red. And, you know, maybe he is.
I am on my way. I'll be there today.
Wolfie! Wolfie!
What?
Poseidon?
No!
Yeah.
There you are, coward.
That's the trailer. Poseidon, hey, buddy, Athena didn't die to get him home, just for you to coward him now. That's not very cool of you. I'm telling Poseidon, who's like the pissiest god in this whole musical, that what he's doing is not cool. Great. Yeah, that's productive.
I've been waiting for this moment, for the perfect time to strike. When you're home so close and you've reached your coast, that's when our paths collide. I've got a reputation, I've got a name to uphold, so I can't go letting you walk, or else the world forgets I'm cold. Now get in the water, get in the water, or I'll raise the tide so high, all of Ithaca will die. Get in the water,
That was great delivery.
get in the water. Stop this, please. I'll make tidal waves so profound, both your wife and your son will drown. No! Get in the water! Get in the water! Don't mistake my threats for bluff. You have lived more than enough. Get in the water! Get in the water! I'll take your son and gouge his eyes. That is unless you choose to die. Get in the water! Aren't you tired, Poseidon? It's been 10 years. How long will this go? We're both hurting from losses, so why not leave this here and just go home?
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I did not expect that. Wow. That, by the way, this is an I'm in awe of what he's doing, of what he's trying to do here. This is something that I was hoping for to see again in this musical. I'm not sure if I was expecting it though, especially not here. Maybe next saga, but here? Because he's it's not like kindness, but it's like it's not ruthlessness. And Poseidon's like, yeah, I've got a reputation and stuff, and uh and Odysseus is basically appealing to him to let go of his grudge, to because grudge and vengeance and clinging to vengeance hurts you more than it hurts anyone else. And but it's been 10 years literally. Wait, no, actually, isn't that wrong? What, when did it become 12 years exactly from 10? Anyway, I'm not going to overthink the timeline. Maybe Odysseus is just like saying 10 years just out of principle. But wow, that is awesome. This is something, because it's doing it. It's doing what I thought I wanted it to do. It's letting Odysseus grow out of the monster phase again and become his old self and become his like cautious mentality, at least cautious, but like reckless at the same time, trusts his wits, trusts his like mouth, trusts his words, trusts himself to talk his way out of situations. That's what he tried with Polyphemus, right? And then he gave up on that in when he became the very embraced the monster mentality or way of acting, and he's going back to the way that he used to. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, that is, oh, that just, this could be an S tier song, depending on how it ends. Oh, this is great. I want to hear that again. Oh, that's just the tone. It's just it's like even the tone in his voice. It's not even just the words. It's more so the tone that I wasn't expecting of him at this point anymore, because he hasn't had this tone. Actually, he sounds like exactly like when he like explained to Poseidon why he killed Polyphemus. And this is not a tone that I was expecting. And he's trying that again. Oh my god, I love him. I love him so much. I love him. I love that he's still trying to do that. That is so nice. I love that.
Unless you choose to die, can the water you tired Poseidon? It's been 10 years. How long will this go? We're both hurting.
That, like, I don't know what it's called, but that tone of voice indicates vulnerability. It has for like this entire musical. That's the way he says the names of his family. That's the way he like that is the way that he sung in Just a Man and stuff about the infant. That's it indicates vulnerability, it indicates like genuineness, and I love that so much. I love it. I love that it's here. Oh my god.
From losses, so why not leave this here and just go home? I can't.
Oh, cool. I love the pauses. Poseidon wasn't expecting it either. I can imagine Poseidon's face just be like, what the fuck happened to you? It's sadly not animated, but I hope whoever makes animatics for this song in the future, please give him like the derp face. Please.
Maybe you could.
I love this. I'm happy. This is more excited than I've actually been expecting to get in this saga. Oh my god, I'm why is that so me core getting excited getting excited over Odysseus's kindness and embracing kindness again. That is the thing that I expect. That is actually the thing that I least expected to get excited about in the saga. I mean, I expected to get excited about it in general, but I wasn't expecting it here. To Poseidon, of all people, who's like literally responsible for so much of his pain. Oh, I love him so much. I love him. That is so nice. Oh my god. So maybe he did understand Hermes after all, because I really think that Dangerous was Hermes basically telling him that it's time to be his actual true self again, because that is his true self. The monster behavior was, I mean, it wasn't even like genuine corruption in my opinion, because it's just him adapting a different way of acting as opposed to actually like changing his mindset and his value set. I don't think that was it. I think it was just him being like, this is how I have to act in order to reach my goal, and I'm going to act this way no matter what, right? Actually, we heard this in Please Don't Make Me Do This, Don't Make Me Do This. That was the last vulnerability, I think. Yeah. I love him. I love this man. I love his character arc. I love him. Exactly for this. He's fucking appealing to Poseidon. It's probably useless. Let's be real. It's not very realistic, but he's trying, and I love him for it. I support that here.
Maybe you could learn to forgive. No.
Yeah, I expected that, but Odysseus gets all the credit for trying. That is so important. That is such an important moment to his whole character arc. I'm so in love with it. And I mean, no one watching expected Poseidon to actually do it. But that also contextualizes, like, if he's actually, I don't know how he's going to defeat Poseidon, but he probably is going to, and I have no idea how. But it also gives so much context to his, like, actually fighting Poseidon, because he tried to ask him to let it go. He tried going the mercy route. He's leading from the heart again. Oh, I love him. I love this so much. I love the fact that Wisdom Saga was what I was hoping it was, which is a turnaround point. In, like, Thunder Saga is the low point of, like, tragedy, and then Wisdom Saga was the one that turned it around, right? And it's gonna go uphill from here. And Jorge, you were amazing for this. You did so well. This is such an important, like, character moment for him and for Poseidon too, because Poseidon is very clearly shown to be stuck in his ways, and that is, at this point, this is what my personal belief is, that you should always offer mercy, offer kindness, offer forgiveness. And then when the person declines that, when the person refuses to leave you alone, refuses to see reason, then it is justified to retaliate, right? And I think that's what's going to happen here. And I love that. I love that Jorge made the conscious effort to include this moment. I'm not going to shut up about this. This is probably my favorite moment in the whole saga so far. This is the moment that I'm not going to shut up about ever. I'm going to be yapping about this moment for a long time. And I hear that again.
Maybe you could learn to forgive. No. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves.
He has lived by that mentality for probably, like, centuries, if not longer. And it's really, like, it shows really. Actually, this is great. The portrayal of it is great so far. The portrayal of this back and forth is incredibly well done. And it really shows, it does give Poseidon the, like, characterization that I was hoping it would give, because Poseidon seemed a little flat as a character just from Ocean Saga. And while this is not really, it's not developing him at all, as in, like, he doesn't have any growth or anything, but this, just the way that he acts here and the way that he sounds here, huge kudos to his voice actor. I forget his name, but he did such a good job at, like, characterizing Poseidon just from, like, the context between the lines that you can read here. It's so well done. This song is great. So this is objectively the best song of the saga, definitely so far. We'll see about 600 Strike, but this is an S tier song. I've decided now. This is definitely an S tier song now. Just because of the characterization for both of them.
Die!
Oh. Yeah. Overkill much. This is the trailer, yeah.
You can relax, my friend. I can tell you're getting nervous.
Look at all we've lost and all we've learned.
Oh, they see us waiting.
Waiting for what? This is really wholesome, but waiting for what? Wait, what? Wait, didn't he just drown? What happened? Red eyes? Is he? I was thinking that because why would they bring the wind back? I was, I had this thought. I didn't say it because I was. Also, why is the wind back on his trident? What? But like, I was thinking that is he gonna defeat Poseidon the same way that he defeated him last time, or like escaped last time? Because like, why else would they bring the wind back? And I'm wondering if Hermes knew that he was gonna need it, and that's why he gave it to him. Because this bag has the Poseidon's like own storm, right? Interesting. Oh, is he is he wearing it like a jetpack? That's hilarious. I'm sorry. That is just hilarious. It's genius, but it's hilarious. Also, why were his eyes glowing red? I hope we get an explanation for that.
I don't think you seem to get it. I can't afford to die, cause I will get back to my son. And I will get back to my wife! For every comrade, every one of my friends, almost all of whom were slaughtered by your hand, 600
Okay, now I really need to know what powered him up because clearly something did. Judging by the red glow in his eyes. And like obviously he would not be able to fight a god like this or even like strike a god like this if he didn't have some kind of power. But where does it come from? Also, yeah, considering the fact that he's right, Poseidon killed almost all of them. The fact that he still offered him, like, let's forget about this, and was like, I mean, he was asking him to forgive Odysseus, right? But that implies that he was also willing to forgive him, right? Like he, or like at least he was willing to let it go. Like he was willing to not hold on to this grudge and not strike vengeance because of what Poseidon did to him and basically was responsible. Like Poseidon is responsible for a lot of what he went through. Poseidon is responsible that he had to go through Scylla. Poseidon is responsible that for the fact that he had to go to the underworld. Poseidon is responsible for a lot of his pain, and that didn't stop him from appealing to him again, which is 10 out of 10.
You idiot. Can't you see? You sealed your fate just to beat me. You released my storm when you opened that bag. Blocked your one.
Yeah, but like if he hadn't done that, he would have died there, so he wouldn't have gotten home either. So like what's your point?
Way home. Now you'll never get back. You're going to call off that storm. You can't kill me. Exactly. Wait. Wait!
Red. Red. Interesting. That doesn't... Isn't his blood supposed to be gold? Because with Athena, okay, I'm buying into the excuse that it was a symbol for her humanization. Poseidon is the opposite of that. Why does he bleed red? That's interesting.
How does it feel to be helpless? How does it feel to know pain? I watched my friends die in horror, crying as they were all slain. I heard their final moments, calling their captain in vain. Look what you turned me into. Look what we've become. Enough. All of the pain that I've been through. Haven't I suffered enough? You didn't stop when I begged you. Told me.
And he didn't stop when he offered him forgiveness either, like 2 minutes ago.
To close my heart. You said the world was dark. Didn't you say that ruthlessness is mercy upon our... All right.
That was great. That was awesome. I love that. It was fucked up, but it was awesome. Goddamn, I need to stop vibing to the darkest shit that goes on at this stage. Because I vibe way too hard to Different Beast. Oh, that was great. Because, but that would, I'm telling you right now, that would not have been this great if the whole stuff that went on before in getting the water, with Odysseus offering him mercy again, had happened. That would not have felt this good, because it really is like, it's Odysseus showing Poseidon what he could be if he actually did what he tells him to do, and that's what he's telling him, right? It's also very clear, but like at the same time, it's very clear about the fact that that's not actually him, right? And that he wouldn't act this way if Poseidon left him a choice. And that's great. That's important. That's so important. Which is kind of what, like, that kind of sums up Odysseus's character in general. He doesn't act ruthless unless he A, has no choice, B, chooses the path of ruthlessness because he assumes that that is what he has to do, right? And this is, like, he's back to being himself, and that's so nice to see. I love the fact that his time with Calypso did not break him and did not make him worse. I didn't expect that, I think, but I was kind of afraid of it a little bit. But yeah, he's back to the way he was, and it's great to see. But yeah, all the things that he tells him here is, but I still need to know why he's red glowing eyes and why he's able to fight Poseidon barehanded.
You said the world was dark. Didn't you say...
Also, Poseidon calling him a monster here is hilarious. I just want to say that. This is such a cool visual, because they're both like, Poseidon's like, I don't know what those are. Are they gills? Yeah, they look a little bit like gills, but like they're kind of a symbol of his divine power, are glowing, and Odysseus's eye is glowing, and it's kind of showing that they are matched somehow, which is fascinating.
That ruthlessness is mercy upon our... All right. Please.
See, this is just, it's confirming my point. The moment he said, so the fact that he said please, I'm sorry, that's hilarious. It's not exactly hilarious, but it's awesome. God, the song is awesome. This is easily the best song in the saga. Also, the fact that Odysseus is crying. I'm pretty sure he's crying. That says so much. The fact that he immediately drops the trident and then starts, like, turns so that Poseidon doesn't see and then starts crying. Wow. Yeah, he's crying. He's crying.
After everything.
Or is he? I don't know. Yeah, no, he is. He is. I think he is. Or is that just the reflection of his hair? I can't tell. No, I think he is crying. I think that's a tear because their hair would be further back. It looks like tears. And the little, like, white tear on his chin as well. I think he is crying. It really looks like he is crying. I could be wrong about that. No, that looks like a tear.
After everything you've done, how will you sleep at night?
Buddy. Buddy. Knock it off. I'm sorry. Just stop. Just stop.
How will you sleep at night? Next to my wife.
Oh, that's an S tier burn. That is an S tier burn. 10 out of 10 burn. L. Poseidon. I need to hear that again. That's beautiful.
How will you sleep at night? Next to my wife.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that was amazing. That was something. It was not. It was in a way. It was both what I expected it to be and not. If that makes any sense. I have thoughts, but also I don't have that many thoughts. Actually, it was pretty straightforward. So I'm guessing they are skipping the island. I don't know what the name of it was, but basically the place where the Odyssey starts. Maybe. Or is that next saga? I don't know. It's at least it's not a cliffhanger like Wisdom Saga. I've been living with the Wisdom Saga ending for a month now, or 2 months. And it was not okay. Okay, so Athena wasn't in this. I didn't really expect that. Do kind of expect her to be in next saga. But yeah, it basically did everything that I wanted it to do, including characterize Poseidon a lot more than he was before. And it did it in a great way. And it also characterized Odysseus, which is my second expectation. I kind of wanted it to show us what Odysseus is like now after his time with Calypso, because like Wisdom Saga didn't really do that. It also this it probably should talk about. Not sorry for loving you. I'm not that mad at the song. I'm just disappointed because I wanted it to be epic and it wasn't. And I kind of wasn't expecting it to be epic, but I was hoping. Um, the one thing that it did do was characterize Calypso. Like, I'm not saying it like did a bad job. I just think I've given it a little bit of thought, and I'm mainly confused by what Odysseus says to her because I was hoping he would like rebuke her or talk back to her in some way. Because obviously she's making excuses, and obviously, like, yes, obviously she's like, there's reasons for why she's acting this way, and they're fine reasons. They're fleshed out reasons, and she's a fleshed out character. But she kind of already was, in my opinion. She's more fleshed out now. Um, but that song didn't really do that much for her in terms of like, or for her dynamic with Odysseus, for that matter. Like, it did very little for that. It feels like a skip, and I'm sad about that. The rest, I mean, dangerous. I should probably like at least give you some visuals here. Dangerous is my favorite Hermes song now. Easily favorite Hermes song. I'm not that much of a fan of Wouldn't You Like. This is great. This it feels like a travel montage, which it kind of is. um, and it's I love that the underlying message is Hermes telling Odysseus that he needs to be his old self again. And actually, I've thought about it, and Odysseus says, "I'll be dangerous," is like checks out because he was dangerous before. Like him saying, "I'll be dangerous," as opposed to "I'll be the monster." Is that a parallel? It could be, actually, because he like in Monster he says, "I'll become the monster," right? And here he says, "I'll be dangerous." Is that him saying that he'll be something different? Because it really seems that way. And Charybdis is good. It's not like mind blowing. It feels a little bit jarring. I don't know. It has like no context. I think, unless I missed something in Dangerous, where Hermes mentions that there is something. I'm assuming they talked about it off screen, but like, okay, it feels like it kind of comes out of nowhere. Um, but I mean, it's great. It's a great concept, and I love seeing Odysseus use his brain again and use his brain to outsmart an enemy and not killing it. I don't know. It's probably not meant to be a parallel to the Cyclops, but at the same time, it kind of is because he's like, he again spares, quote unquote, an enemy who's trying to kill him by outsmarting him. And that's something he hasn't done in a while. And it's good to see him back in his element because that's the Odysseus we know and love. Get in the water. Get in the water. Get in the water. Get in the water. Song starts out fine ish. Ends with the maybe you could learn forgiveness, which is my favorite moment. I stand by that, by the way. 600 Strike is my favorite song. But the moment that Odysseus says this, that's my favorite moment of the saga, easily. The look, Odysseus stabbing Poseidon with his own trident is great. I love that. Okay, I love it. But this right here this is the one surprise. Actually, I mean 600 Strike. I knew nothing about that song. And I'm hey, wait, we didn't get an explanation for why he's that powered up now. What possessed him in that water? Is it implied that it was like the souls of his dead comrades? But I thought that was like a hallucination. Favorite 10 out of 10. Favorite moment in the saga by far. But like this, I thought this was a hallucination. Cuz like I don't think souls can possess someone. I don't think that's a thing. Is it a god? Is some god helping him? Why does he have red glowing eyes suddenly? Because he's drowning here. Huh. That is weird. It's weird. I'll watch it again because I want to see if I missed something. Because he clearly drowned, or like almost drowns. What happened in between those two? I'm really confused. And also, how did Poseidon? How did the wind back? Wait, is that because clearly some god is helping him here, right? Did whatever god is helping him put the wind back there so that he can open it? Is that what happened? Maybe. Huh. Because we didn't get an explanation for that. That is, huh. I'm bewildered by that. I'm hoping it is explained later. Well, that was all the thoughts that I had. Actually, yeah, I didn't expect that ending. It's so like telling of how Odysseus uses ruthlessness, not as a first means ever, unless he decides to do that, to have that mentality. But clearly, the things that he's gone through have made him like less resistant to using it when he has to use it. I feel like that's the best way of putting it. That that did catch me off guard, but like in a great way. That's the kind of ruthlessness that I want to see from you, buddy.
You're going to call off that storm. Or what? You can't kill me. Exactly. Wait.
That is still fascinating. The fact that he bleeds red. Is that an oversight? I'm not sure. Because it made sense. It kind of made sense with Athena, but Poseidon? Huh?
How does it feel to be helpless? How does it feel to know pain? I watched my friends die in horror, crying as they were all slain. I heard their final moments, calling their captain in vain. Look what you turned me into. Look what we've become. Enough.
I love that he says we've become.
All of the pain that I've been through. Haven't I suffered enough? You didn't stop when I begged you. Told me to close my heart. You said the world was dark. Didn't you say that ruthlessness is mercy upon our heart? All right.
Poseidon can handle this season. He's actually following his instructions. That's what this is. That's why it's satisfying, actually. That's why. Because Poseidon can't handle Odysseus when he's actually doing what he tells him to do. That's funny.
After everything you've done, how will you sleep at night? Next to my wife.
That's still an S tier burn. Also, I've had thoughts. Right, that's something I wanted to say. I've had thoughts about the title. because ever since Thunder Saga, I think they have the titles have been more than literal. Because thunder is kind of the after effect of lightning, the after effect of tragedy, right? And it's the same way that Thunder Saga is the after effect of monster, of underworld, of ruthlessness, is mercy upon ourselves, you know. Because Zeus is only in one song. It's not really. Uh, I don't think it's because of Zeus, or at least only because of Zeus. And then wisdom was not just because of Athena, but I'm pretty sure it was because you know the character arc she had, realizing that mercy, kindness is the way to go, is actually the wisdom, right? Because there is wisdom in those things. There is wisdom in, like, the true wisdom is in opening your heart, in fighting for what you believe in rewarding kindness the way that, and bravery and courage the way that she did with Telemachus. And that was like the whole theme of the saga. And then vengeance, I was speculating that it was going to be also a double meaning. And it kind of is. I was hoping it was going to be more than what it is. I was hoping it would be with Calypso as well, but as I'm not going to mention that anymore. Anyway, um, but it does explore the topic of vengeance and the way that it does corrupt. That it's like people, you suffer from clinging to your vengeance, and it's especially in the last two songs, it really does go into that a lot, and into look at what we have become, right? Odysseus is talking about both of them, even though he himself, I think he makes it out worse in his head than it actually is, because he probably still sees himself as a monster, and he probably still, I mean, probably, he does definitely still like carry a lot of guilt, carry a lot of blame, and like question whether he did the right thing and all of that stuff, even though he's not a monster anymore. I love how I say that after what he just did to Poseidon, but it's true, okay? If you look at the big picture, it is definitely true. Um, and it just explored the topic really well overall. Okay, I'll cut back to my tier list if I if it is updated. All right, here we are. It is updated. This is my tier list so far. Uh, by the way, D tier still means great song, just compared to the others, right? None of the songs in this musical are genuinely bad. Not even Not Sorry for Loving You. I'm still putting it here because, unfortunately, dangerous, 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 dangerous. Actually, I might put it in A tier. Oh yeah, and the I wanted to say that too. The trident on the cover is not just Poseidon, but it's also like the ending. That's awesome. If that's intentional, that's awesome. I'm putting it above Luck Runs Out. Do I put it above Soloa? Maybe it's around the same. It's around this area here. You know what? I'll put it above Solar. Yes. Charybdis. Charybdis is, I think, here. It's below Monster, probably. Actually, I'm going to put it here. No, no, it's more badass than Storm. More badass than Full Speed Ahead or Puppeteer. Yeah, I think this is get in the water. Oh, this is we're getting to the S tier. These are both S tier. This I think this is here. Whoops. Because above suffering for sure. Um, not above ruthlessness. Actually, I think I might move this. I'm gonna move Thunderbringer up. Hold on. And Ruthlessness. Because those are some of my favorite songs. Yeah, I think this is correct now. And 600 Strike. Ooh. Here. Maybe. Potentially. Yeah. Is it better than? Yeah, it's better than Ruthlessness. It's not better than Thunderbringer. Actually, I might do that. And this. Yeah. These two are like my favorite songs in the musical. They're like pretty even. Those three, actually. All of them. Top five. Used to be Ruthlessness. 600 Strike is top five. Yeah. All right. That was it. I hope you enjoyed all of my rambling. I hope I didn't pause too much. I hope I explained my thoughts well enough. This was great. Saga overall. I don't have a tier list for sagas on here, but I can do this. Yeah. I was talking trash on Not Sorry for Loving You, but this saga is up there. It's not it's not dethroning Cyclops. Cyclops is great. But it's up there. It's actually it's pretty on par with Cyclops. These two, by the way, I refused to pick between them. I refuse. They're great for completely different things. They're two halves of the same coin. They don't make like I mean they make sense without each other, but they don't like you can't appreciate them fully without the other one. They're the epitome of tragedy, the lowest point, and then the upturn, the epitome of hope, right? And they're I love them for different reasons. This one, Wisdom, as you can see, I have some songs that are not my favorites. The vibe and the message and the theme of Wisdom Saga is my favorite, and then Thunder are all basically top tier. These two are also actually, I mean, they're phenomenal songs. All of S and A tier are basically pretty flawless, actually. All of these are like the best songs in the musical. Actually, why am I putting the Horse and the Infant in B tier? That's like no, Horse and the Infant is amazing. uh, Horse and the Infant is part of that. The quality in terms of just like song quality, Thunder is the best easily. But I can't pick between these two. I can't. Cyclops, Vengeance, Ocean, Underworld, Troy, Cersei. That's my ranking. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And bye.